Hey, what's up guys, and today is the last day of Battlefield Hardline beta, and I decided to talk about it mainly because it is a completely different game from what we've seen in the first beta, which is why I decided to make this video. The first beta, there was really nothing to talk about it. It was just basically a reskin, or if you want, you can call it, like I said, a DLC, Battlefield 4 DLC. So they really needed to change a lot to, make it a different game, to people to actually buy it. They need to sell this product. Now, like I said, from the first beta, they changed quite a lot. They actually removed so in the first beta, actually, there was one game mode. I think it was called Heist as well, but it was in the big map. It was the LA downtown, and it was a big map, and like I said, it was basically nothing that special. Like I said, it's just get the 1 point, take the money, go back to your spawn or whatever that was, and that's basically it. It wasn't fun. It was like Battlefield 4. This time they changed it. They actually gave us 3 new game modes with 3 maps. One is the LA downtown. The second one is, I think it's called Dust Bowl, and the third one, and my favorite one, is the bank job. Now, in the bank job, you can play the heist, and that's the only game mode in that map, and it's a really small map. And if you like heist, this is really going to be fun for you, because, like I said, this is my favorite game mode and my favorite map from all these 3 maps, mainly because playing on a small map in Battlefield feels kind of weird, but it feels good. It's like I said, it's a different experience from what we've seen, or from what we usually see in those. That's big maps and big open spaces with vehicles. This map doesn't even have any vehicles, so that's good. Another thing about this map is I guess you can call it 3 main locations. One is the bank itself, which is the interior and the roof. The second one is the garage near it, and the third one is the street itself. Like I said, the map isn't really big, so there's when you start, it's a good idea to use the Magnum, which is shotgun, because there are going to be you're going to be a lot of time in close range with other people, so you want to kill them as fast as possible. And I can tell you that shotgun is the way to go. I mean, I've seen so many people using it. I hated that gun on the beginning, but then I decided, you know what, you can't hate it, just go with it. Alright, so I decided to use it, and now it's one of my favorite guns for this map. It's so good. It's a one-shot kill, and you're basically unstoppable when you have that thing. Alright, so another thing, the Dust Bowl. The map is a big map. It's a big map. It's something that we usually see in Battlefield games. It's where you play the Hotfire game mode and the Conquest Large. Conquest Large, nothing new. It's like in Battlefield 4, but Hotfire is a new game mode where the main point of the game are the vehicles itself, where you need to take the vehicle and you need to drive it around the map. And while doing that, you're going to gain some points, but in Hardline they're not points, they're money. I'm going to get to that a little bit later if you haven't played the game yet. But like I said, Hotfire is a lot of fun if you have friends. If you're playing it alone, it might not appeal to you, mainly because there's nothing really much to do, mainly because your teammates won't hear you and won't listen to you and all, because again, it's not that fun without your friends. Like I said, just try it out if you can. Well, obviously now it's the last day. If you still haven't, go get it, try it out for yourself if you didn't. But yeah, make sure to try it out. It's a lot of fun. In LA downtown, it's the same thing. You can play Hotfire and Conquest Large, I think, and that's basically it from the game modes. It's like I said, Heist is my favorite one. Now, one thing that I want to actually mention right now is the Levolution. There isn't really much Levolution in Hardline, which is kind of disappointing. But I don't know, it feels weird. Like I said, coming from Battlefield 4, it feels weird where Battlefield 4 you can destroy pretty much anything. Here you're really limited. Even buildings that look like it could be, they could be destroyed, they can't. And this is especially towards Dust Bowl, where there are a lot of small houses that, oh, you think you can, alright, I have an RPG, I will take this house completely down, and but no, you can't. That's kind of weird, but hey, they said that they have some sort of a problem when they include Levolution in that, so, they said that they have some maps with a lot of Levolution, where some other maps, like, as an example, Dust Bowl doesn't have any, pretty much. So that's, you know, kind of disappointing. LA Downtown, if you play the first beta, you know what you can expect from it. It's the same thing, same map. Nothing has been really changed. At least I didn't see anything new in that map. So that's kind of it. But like I said, like I mentioned before, instead of points, you're actually gaining money. Where in Battlefield 4 you were gaining points, and with points you unlock new weapons, new scopes, and blah blah blah, which is good. But sometimes it's pretty annoying, mainly because let's say you want that scope and then you unlock 10 other scopes before you unlock that one. It's kind of annoying. This time in Battlefield Hardline you actually have money and you can choose what you want to spend your money on, which is good. That's something that I personally think that it's amazing. Now, one thing that I actually didn't like about this, about Hardline so far is the hotwire money, mainly because it's so easy to earn money from that game mode that it's just there is no reason to play other game modes for money besides that. Until you don't earn enough money to buy every single other gun, there's really no reason to play any other game modes, which is something that I really want to see them change. Again, it's just too much. I personally think that it's too much, and hopefully they're going to kind of you know, change that a bit. But hey, we'll see. Alright, so like I said, all in all, guns feel a bit different, and when you shoot, it's really easy to kill people. It's going more towards Call of Duty, whereas original Battlefield, let's say Battlefield 4, it takes a lot longer to actually kill your enemy. This experience, Battlefield Hardline, it takes a lot less time, which is, some people might think that this is good, other people might say, alright, this is not what I want. I want to, you know, I don't want to die right away when I see someone or when they see me. One thing that I actually want to kind of say right now is that spotting is still a big problem. When you play Conquest Large or any other things, any other maps, especially big maps obviously, spotting is going to be a big problem. Now in Dust Bowl there is actually a sandstorm, which is, I guess, a Levolution or something, I don't know. It's good, but spotting is a big problem, where it doesn't matter if it's a sandstorm or if it's not, you can still spot enemies, which is bad. It just doesn't feel right. Spotting is really OP, I guess, and hopefully they're going to kind of change that. I hope that they can somehow, you know, change that and make it a little bit more appealing, I guess. You know, not that OP, not that you can see, not that you can spawn an enemy that is like 500 meters away from you or something. And it's usually people spot you from places that even they don't see you. They just, you know, spam it, and you know, it'll happen. They spot you and you're done. You're basically dead, which is bad. And plus, I think Jack was the one talking about this. I'm not 100% sure, or if it was Level Cap Gaming, but I think it was Jack Frags, where he said that it would be better if we had on the minimap, if we were able to see who was spotted, and you know, it would, all in all, it would be a lot better. It would be a lot more helpful, because some people like to go some people like to take a stealth mode, I guess, stealth approach, where some other just go guns blazing, which is good. But like I said, for those that go in stealth mode, when someone spots you, you're basically ruined. So that should be changed. Spotting should definitely be changed. Alright, so all in all, it's a good game. It's definitely a different experience from what we've seen in the first beta, and it's a bit different from the Battlefield 4, which is good. Graphics are kind of the same. I've seen some people saying, you know, actually experts were saying that Hardline is actually has a bit downgraded graphics, which is okay. It's not that big of a deal. It's nothing too special. It's not something you can actually see really. It's not something obvious, which is okay by me, you know. So I don't really care about the graphics that much. But like I said, all in all, this was a great experience, and it's good that they gave us so much time to test this game out as much as we can, and I enjoyed it. And now the big question is it worth 60 bucks? I am probably going to buy it. Like I said, I've enjoyed it, and there are going to be more maps, and I'm really looking forward to it. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm going to get it 100%, but so right now I'm actually thinking about getting it. So that's my opinion. What is your opinion on this game? If you played it, if you didn't, this kind of gave you a small, kind of a, what should I call it? Small kind of idea of what it is actually. But like I said, you probably played it because it was available on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, and I'm not sure if it was available on old gen, but I guess it is. And they also mentioned that the graphics were actually the same on the next gen and PC, which is kind of weird. I just hope that they didn't do that, what Ubisoft usually does, and that's, you know, downgrade the PC graphics because, you know, next gen couldn't have it. That's kind of it. I mean, that's my opinion. Hopefully you have the same, I guess. Whatever. So yeah, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this helped you if you haven't played it. If you did, make sure to leave your comments, leave your opinions. What do you think about this game? Was it good? Are you going to buy it? What are you looking forward to? What do you think about the game modes, the maps, and all? Like I said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.